Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 historical battle. This is Yarmouk 636. Eric, a top tier 5-2 player, is my opponent here. He has a Roman army, and I have the Muslim army. So, traditionally, the sort of legendary version of this battle was that the Romans outnumbered the Arabs several times over. I think this interpretation is a little bit more cautious than that. Let's see. Yeah, basically equal size armies, which I think is entirely possible. That doesn't make the achievement of the Arabs any less impressive, considering they went in a few generations from being not very united, clans and cities and nomadic groups to ruling an empire from Spain to India. But I like that when Fogg does these historical battles, it tries to stay up on more recent research and more recent interpretation. So, Plataea had relatively equal numbers of Greeks to Persians, and here at Yarmouk we have a fairly even Byzantine and Arab matchup. So what do we got? Well, we cannot stand against that, and I played this once during the beta years ago, but I think I played as the Romans. So we need to attack with our infantry while keeping their flank covered from these 3 units of non-light cavalry with our somewhat inferior force on the right. So the Roman infantry really cannot stand up to the Arab infantry, but his cavalry would zone me out pretty efficiently. We got there, re-equipped Scutatoi, basically the equivalent of my Bedouin foot. Here, pop up over here and just pelt them with arrows. Now, this is one of those battles where, pop history can be all, oh, if the Byzantines had won this battle, they maybe could have held Syria and Egypt. And maybe that's true, but I kind of put that in the same category of when people say, if Charles Martel had lost at Tours, Europe would be Muslim, or if the Athenians had lost at Salamis, Western civilization would have been snuffed out in its infancy. Well, maybe. Of course, our main source for the Battle of Salamis and Plataea and Marathon and all that is Herodotus, who came from a city that was, I think, at least on and off part of the Achaemenid Empire. The Persians weren't exactly keeping a super strict, Soviet-style regime where you could only think certain things. They pretty much said, pay your taxes, send your men, and otherwise we're good. I'm not convinced that that would have changed civilization too much, or at least I'm not convinced that we know that it would have. So it's the same thing in reverse with Yarmouk. Like, I really don't know if it would have made much difference had this battle gone the other way. Rome and Sassanid Persia were both weakened from centuries of battling each other. Rambling on like that, I really haven't paying that much attention to what I'm doing, but I know that essentially I do have to move forward, given that I'm gonna slowly lose control of the situation on my right. And if I sit back, he'll just move up with his lancers and pin in my infantry pretty effectively. So let's send some cavalry towards this gap. In fact, I might send all of my cavalry to the right. It's a bit risky because we have some gaps here, but I believe that's the correct call. And our Muslim cavalry here is going to, as these units push forward, they'll cover the rear. Lightfoot can take cover in this forest. Okay. Next turn. It's a good strategy. Severely disordering. I did not notice that. We do that, they'll just bounce. Yeah, this is a problem. It's at least partially a problem for both of us. We have all this medium foot, though. Great. That sets up a flank there. You are going to rush into that gap and try to do something with it, while these two are going to push to try to clear these units out of the way. Push the infantry, and the cavalry is going to have to cover the advance. Good. Could push them. Oh, what good that'll do, but we'll take a disruption. I can accept being shot at a little bit. Yeah, really, I don't remember this large stream, so I didn't even mouse over it to look. It's really unfortunate. Well, you can hold some Scudatoi there. You can at least try to push across here. See what happens. I mean, that's kind of amusing, right? There, now we can threaten to charge. Yeah, I should have maneuvered to get this infantry over. Now I have to waste time blundering around like this. We'll get close enough with some units to cause close shooting malice. You spread out, you shift over. And potentially shift over. Right. Yeah, really unfortunate that I just forgot about that stream. We'll see what happens as a result. Next turn, let's see if I can recover from my totally mistaking the terrain situation. It is not helpful. Well done. I did not spot that. Get in there. And assist. Not horrible. Alright, let's go. Cover the flank. Then we're gonna have to play a bit sacrificially here. Okay, then what to do? If he bounces that charge, we could get a drop in. General up, go downhill at the archers. No good. Prepare to follow that up. Take a risk. Good. Go in. If we drop, it's okay, because we still have a flank set up for next time. Screw it. Actually, I don't want him to pin me in with the regular foot. We'll just go in with the heavies. I didn't think he could fall back from that. Yeah, what a disaster. I think I totally threw the battle by not noticing that. Oh damn. Now he's steady because my archers fell back out of there. Hold, please. Good. Could do that, but then we could follow up into there and get stuck. So instead, we will move over the cavalry. That's not looking great. Next turn. Going for a frag? Interesting. Just don't break yet. Good. That's a shame. And they're through. But it's not going to be a problem for a little while, so that's something. I can't help but feel, though, that I threw this battle by not paying attention to the stream size. Good, they're still pursuing. Well, see if we can get a frag on this one. Just get him to move away from the battle. Good. You keep them away as well. Bad things here. Here, unfortunately, it's charge or die. Maybe we can catch them out. That's... yeah... nice job. Interesting. Here, give them some arrows. Strip that zone of control. Get the drop. They all hold firm. Oh well. Hit that medium foot. See if this takes you through. Too bad. We'll just go that way then. Hold your ground. You are across. It's about time. Get away from the bad cohesion check. Yep. They're through. It's not necessarily the end of the world. Run after. Shove them off. Luck. Alright. Okay. We'll lose these units for sure. What to do here? I guess just stand there. Shift over. You take a risk. Yeah, you can get shot at a little bit. That's okay. Counter charge. Why ever not? Hold, please. Thank you. Disrupted. Great. Smash in for a charge. Never mind. That was underwhelming. Break in the veteran Muslims. But we hold firm as well. Protect yourself against flanking. Alright. Next turn. What is happening here? That's fine. Yeah, I've thrown away this battle. If I had paid attention to the train, I would have pushed ahead on the right, but just not moved ahead at all on the left and shifted everyone over. Well, mistakes were made. At least force him to engage, I suppose. Could do that. Don't much see the point. Push them away. Then what? Hold that thought. This unit break first. And you can stand up here and continue the staring contest. Grab that break. Prepare to engage. Inspire the men. So frustrating. I don't mind losing, I just mind losing because I did something dumb because I wasn't paying attention. Next turn. What the hell's going on? Ah, bat. Yeah. We knew that was coming. It's not pretty. The infantry are all still holding. It's a problem. Okay, we knew that would happen. At least we forced him to engage there. Come on. Good. Where do we go with that, though? I'm not a huge fan of that. We can't charge now, because if he breaks our cavalry, he'll roll us. We're gonna have to pull back here and take checks. So I think this is fair to describe as a disaster at this point. Here, take out that. Maybe you can pile onto that Gossamed Light Horse. Shift over. A bad thing, the first. Wow. Okay, that kind of seals the deal. We break here, he should have another flank set up. Well, looks like we've changed history. Here, I'm gonna move so that when he flanks us, we can counter flank. Go for a break. Wrong unit. I said go for a break. They hold firm. Do we bounce them? No. Push there. Set up a drop there. There's nothing we can do. We're going to get flanked no matter what here. How does it shake out? Yeah. Prepare to counter. Just do whatever you can to cross over there. How would we do here? That's good enough. Keep them pinned. Okay, you're gonna have to tank an impact. It's not the best. Uh-huh. So what to do here? Nothing we really can do, unfortunately, except get shot at. We still can't charge because we'll just get auto-dropped. Fall back, we might disrupt. So yeah, those units are essentially trapped in a death spiral. Is anyone not trapped in a death spiral? Nope. Next turn. The death spiral should continue now. Ooh, preventing the fallback. Nicely done. Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay, there's that drop. You don't break. We should be able to get a flank in. Alright, hold please. Thank you. That's... yeah. Actually, that fallback is perfect. We'll use it to get a drop here, otherwise we'll just get charged and broken anyway. Yep, we're surrounded there, so where we thought we would win, we're actually getting completely destroyed. Nicely done. Well, let's see here then. You pile in there. Set up a flank there. Try to move around a bit. Actually, here, fight this first. Too bad. Do I stand here to get shot at? No. Interesting. Surprised I held out for that. Ooh, now that makes me wonder, should I take the sacrificial hit so that I can break that unit, or just go for the flank there? Let's think about it first to do that. Screw it. Alright, and a drop. Really though. Come on. No? Okay, pile on. Well, that's not good. Turn. Why don't you get out of the way? You cross over. Loose arrows. Zone them in. You push here. Right, where were you? There? Okay. Push here. Stab, stab, stab. Interesting. Huh. They'll turn to flank us. Here. Try to save the situation here. Cover the rear for now. Set up a drop. Guard. Wait. All right. Next turn. Rally on the re-equipped Scutatoi. Ah, yeah. Final destruction of what was supposed to be the victorious wing of our army. That didn't exactly work out. Nicely done. Oh, there's a tiny bright spot there. Ooh, We were down 50, but still, that was not a very likely result. Well, the death spiral continues, but we'll still get a few more hits in. Thanks to veteran Muslim spearmen doing what they do, which is rally. Very good. Here, hem them in, get behind, and throw missiles. And here we break. Interesting. Do we disrupt them? No? Right. Set up a flank. See what happens there. They hold. We break. No? Okay, get ready to fill the gap. Charge. Force a drop. Good. Then we break. Keep applying pressure there. Not much we can do then. Charge. And that's going to be the end of the road for this part of the field. He's going to roll us here. Well, during the pursuit phase he will anyway. You know, if we're going to be picked apart, this is probably the place to do it. Next turn is Sweet Merciful Death arriving yet? It does bring us a little closer to it. Yep. Nothing we could do. Nicely done. Keeping them routing, it's a good call. Cool. Thanks, guys. Well, we didn't get the opportunity to keep shooting. Get that drop. Of course, we disrupt, zone them in, start working your way behind. Who's left? Yeah, well, do your best. Zone them in. Have a few melees to fight, but that's pretty much it. Well, despite my epically stupid mistake at the start, this at least is not proving to be a walkover. Next turn. Did fall back from the first charge. Nicely done. Okay. Down 20. Might catch out my archers with that move. Well played. If not, get out of the charge arc and lose some arrows. There's a chance we could catch them out. Or go for the frag. Good. Hello, set unit not actually close to auto break. Too bad. Can charge downhill and they're disrupted, so Swordsman is unlocked. Good. How is that? Very nice. What we could actually do is charge downhill here. And then... Interesting. Well, the creative approach could lead to us getting shot up, so let's just pile on. And he'll frag us and break us next turn with the next flank attack. Could use more foot there. Maybe not. Maybe if we stay mobile over here. Okay. Oh yes, and you. Too many casualties, combat strike modifiers worsen our POA advantages helping us. Next turn. Well, something's happening. Who knows what, though? Okay, yeah, that drop. Two disrupts, but neither of them particularly useful. It's making room so I can push back and get flanked. Well done. It's a bit late for that to matter, but I appreciate the thought. Okay. I have no way to prevent this unit from also getting totally... Well, actually that's not true. There. And then maybe you can come around. True. Well, all we can do is attempt to delay him for as long as possible. Here we might do something, right? Maybe. I guess we really can't do anything. All right. Next turn, perhaps now it'll be pushed over 60. I did get him over 40. The outcome was never in doubt, but at least it wasn't a one-sided massacre. Auto break to 57. And there we go. 60. There it is. Well played. Not much to say that I haven't said already. uh, don't ever assume that you remember a scenario. Actually, do look at the map. So I should have looked at the map, seen this, and instead of pushing ahead into contact to run into the river and get shot to pieces, just do attack here like I did, and then turned everyone here and moved them right to try to support that. If I just didn't attack here, if I just maneuvered, he would withdraw and be able to keep using the river as defensive terrain. So attack, move to reinforce, and then get as much fighting in the open as possible. And I think that would have given me a much better chance of winning this thing. I also will say, and I want to say this all came down to a mistake. Eric's a really good player. He is the league is gone, but he's a solid Division A player. And against somebody with less experience, I probably still could have got away with this. So good game and well played once again to Eric. Till next time.